doing a podcast for the first time in our lives because we wanted to join the trends and we wanted to become like Andrew Tate. Start dogging. Top G, my bitches. We want to start doing random shit. This is my boy George, known him for a good amount of time. My name is Brandon. I've been here since fucking 2000. That was my year.
It's gonna be a random ass podcast. So there's no story to it. We'd be asking questions or talking about shit that nobody wants to talk about.
Yes.
So like the hard, brutal.
Not hard brutal, because we had to be family friendly.
Yeah.
At a point.
Alright, what's some scary shit that happened to you?
I remember having my own shit.
Any ghost experience?
Oh, I mean, I'm still getting killed by somebody. I'm not sure by who. I don't know. We already know what it represents because last time we looked it up, which was like I'm trying to change or what was it again?
I don't remember. Can we do? I don't remember half the shit I did this morning.
That's what I'm telling you, my guy. You think I'm gonna remember? You barely remember jack shit too. Fuck this. How about you guys watch us, make this successful? So
that I needed to go on a bike ride, right?
Mm-hmm.
With some crew members.
Mm-hmm.
And dude, I had my bike taken apart. Like straight up apart.
Alright.
Like my fairings were over there. It was just everywhere, right? But I needed it because they were like, yo, come on, we gotta go. So I was like, fuck. I was like, alright, give me like 5 minutes. And they're like, yo, we're already outside. I was like, are you fucking kidding me? I was like, whatever. So I tried putting my bike back together. The fairings, right? And it's got like a shit ton. More than 10 screws, basically.
Okay.
Right? I ended up putting my bike back together with 5 screws left over. No idea where they went.
So you lost them. So the bike still was missing 5 screws.
No, I put everything back. But like on that time, I had no idea where those screws went.
Okay.
It was just missing. But when I went to look at it, every screw was on. Except I had 5 more. And I was like, what the fuck?
So did you take it apart again or?
Just left it like that day. And I took off.
Oh my fucking god, I'm surprised you didn't die. Was it major?
I don't know.
Jesus, my guy.
Because look, I had the fairing, the head, and then the front light off.
So you tell me, when you went on this ride, you could have died this day.
Mm-hmm.
You could have died, and you said, fuck it.
Yeah. Could see, when you ride a bike, it's not if you fall, it's when you fall.
Look, I understand that part, but right now, you could have for sure prevented your own death. Like, you got lucky.
Yeah.
You got really lucky. You could have for sure, if you screwed all it in perfectly, you could have fucking survived the day, but you got lucky that day.
Yeah. Well, are you kidding me? Like, this shit happened a while ago, right? I think I told you, but there was a day, again, I'm pretty sure I told you, but I remember I was at my ex's house with my first bike, the black one, the black Kawasaki.
Yeah.
Right? That shit, bro, was a Mickey Mouse bike. So meaning just...
I know what it means.
Okay. So, I took it, right, over there, and then it was like 11:30 or something, because that's originally the time I would always leave.
Is it Mickey Mouse too?
No, this one not. Well, whichever bike it was, right?
Wait, was the yellow one Mickey Mouse?
No.
No?
Just the black one.
Okay.
But on my way leaving her house, I decided to go the long way from her house, right? So I loop it around her house and then shoot up the street. So I go that way, and I couldn't make the turn because my wheel was flat.
All right.
I didn't notice it at first. I was like, yo, what the fuck? Like, why is it doing this? Right? So, like, I couldn't make the turn, so I almost ran into a fucking...
Car?
No, the little things on the road. Like the divide both street that goes this way and this way. Like the little sidewalk. We have one right out here when you're crossing.
I don't know what he's done.
Okay, so you know how it's the road, right? One goes down, the other one goes up.
The speed bumps?
No, the thing in the middle where they have plants or trees or like.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. I don't know what's going on. I think
it's a divider, I think.
I don't know.
Right?
Yeah.
I almost ran into that. Right, so like, I was like, whoa. and then I don't know if it was this one or the black one, because I had both at the time.
Mm-hmm.
I took one or the other. Dude, I was going fast, right? Coming up the street fast. And then all of a sudden I hear, slow down, or like, wait. Like a faint voice, like a chick voice. But I had my music blasting.
Mm-hmm.
I wasn't in a call with no one. And the song that was playing was like heavy metal, like screamo, just kind of like a whatever song. Nowhere in that song said slow down. And I was like, what? So like I go back thinking like it was some chick or something like screaming at me.
Yeah.
Because there was no cars, there was no one. Because I think it was like 12 by the time I got to that area.
12 midnight?
12 midnight.
Mm-hmm.
So a.m. Right? Like there was no one. Just by myself on the road. So I turn around, go back, and I'm like looking around. I see nothing. And I was like, what? And then I was like, I go back through the song.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing. Like at all. And I was like, yo, what the fuck? And then I remember that one of my old coworkers from a restaurant gave me a little bell.
You told me about it. It was
right?
about the...
It's a never ride faster than your guardian angel can fly. And like typically you give those bells to people who ride that like you care about. So like let's say you get a bike and I don't give you a bell. I don't fucking care about you, dude.
Fuck yeah. I want to die, regardless.
Yeah, right? So, like, she gave me that, and then, like, I just thought about it. I was like, yo, what about if this bell, like, is legit? And, like, actually, like, when I ride, there's, like, a guardian angel riding.
I don't think I'll ever have that in my life.
No, you will, bro. You will.
No. I don't think I will. This reminds me. Remember that story you told me about by the canyon, the ghost girl?
Hmm.
So what road is it? I keep on forgetting. Is that the road that we go? Is that like you get to see her like in the back of your car or something like that?
Ortega Highway.
Really?
Yeah, it's Ortega.
I thought it was in the canyon.
It is the canyon.
Yeah, but like in like the
Yeah, the winding road.
Really?
Yeah.
How come I haven't seen her yet?
I think you're just strong.
Me? I am strong.
Yeah. Physically,
Oh, thanks.
but like spiritually. You're stronger spiritually.
What does that mean still? I don't believe in the whole spiritual shit, but like you guys do.
See, I don't, and I do. Because I had shit happen to me that makes me like, okay, there could be something out there.
Mm-hmm.
But there's times where like it's just logical and like you can explain it.
Mm.
Like, for example, like when you're just chilling and you get like, you hear someone calling your name, right? Like.
So is that weak or strong?
It depends, because I mean, in order to see things, I think you have to be weak. Or actually look for it. But half the videos on YouTube, they're fucking...
I think they're fake.
Fake.
Mm-hmm.
Like recently, I saw this one where, I saw it on TikTok, where it was in Mexico. They were in a graveyard. Mm-hmm. And you could see a little girl running across tombs.
Mm-hmm.
Right? And then when they chase her, for some weird reason, they pan the camera down as they're running.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, in my head, I was like, okay, that gives that person enough time to like, for the little kid to like run and hide.
Yeah.
Or like have like whoever's there, like the grown up, her dad, mom.
Hide.
Be like, okay, hide right there. And then by the time they get there, they're like, where'd she go? Where'd she go?
Okay. So let's go back to the strong and weak. So what do you mean by like weak? Like I don't fully understand. Like you're just weak spiritually. Like
weak spiritually would mean like
I'm not understanding properly.
Like, you're more. I think I could be wrong, and I probably am. You're more like suspicious?
No,
superstition. Oh my god.
What's the word?
Superstitious. Yes.
Oh, like it.
Superstitious. Right? Where like if you hear something, you're like, what's that? Like it's a ghost or like you think you see something. Like you know how like at night when it's completely dark and you just stare at something, like you see a shadow at times, or like your mind starts taking over. I think that's what it means when like you're weak. But when you're strong spirit, it means more like
you believe in God. Amen.
It kinda, yeah, in a sense. But like I said, it's like I'm pretty sure I'm wrong. But like you don't see the paranormal. Like little kids, for example.
No, you know what? I now understand. I think it's just you don't let these kinds of little things bother you. Like
yeah, in a sense.
Like sorry to offend people who believe in this stupid shit. I don't believe in this stupid shit. I'm sorry.
I'm 50-50.
Like the Zodiac.
Yeah.
I don't believe any of that bullshit. I mean, how can you really determine somebody's month of their personality, who they are, and all this shit? Like, just because they do something that is a characteristic of that sign, it doesn't mean they're that fucking sign. Sorry. What was that again? What's June? I'm a Cancer. Okay. We were supposed to be sensitive little bitches, right? And we're supposed to be like family, like families first. I mean, I'm pretty sure most people would consider their family as first. Okay, I don't think that's like a characteristic on most people. And like, you know, and there are some saying that like, you know, there's some signs are really mean to people, but they're really nice to some certain people. Like, I think most people are going to be like that. Like, if I see a random person, like, I'll be nice, but, like, I'll be super friendly. Like, if I know you and I despise you, yeah, I'm going to be an asshole to you. If you're one of my close friends, yeah, I'm going to treat you like I'm nice. You're my best friend. I'm not going to treat you like dog shit. You are my friend, and I want to treat you like how a friend should treat you. That's why I don't believe, like, in that bullshit. Is it like that, I guess? Like, spiritually wise? Or
in a sense? Yeah. Cause like, you know how, like, they say babies and animals, or, right, animals?
Mm-hmm.
They have they have a third eye or something like that, or, like, a sixth sense, right? They could see little things. They could see paranormal, supposedly, right? And I'm not gonna lie, bro. I've seen videos where, like, this little baby is, like, talking to someone in the bathroom, and, like, the little vent that it's in there, and he's saying, like, bye, like, don't leave, type of shit like that, right?
Damn.
And the mom comes out, and she's like, who are you talking to? And he points up to the vent, and no one's there, right? And me personally, I think kids could actually see shit that we cannot, because of all the shit that we've been through, like, being realistic, work, and just exhaustion. Like, we kind of forgot about that shit. But because kids are innocent and, like, don't deal with much, just their imagination, right? Maybe they could, or maybe not. Or maybe it's just their imagination. Like, I know at some point a lot of people had imaginary friends.
Unfortunately, I was not one of those people.
That's why I said many people. Not all. Many.
I got something to say, but hold up. Keep on going.
Right? And, like, dogs, bro, like, they sense shit. Like, they can sense earthquakes and shit before it even hits, right?
That's true. I've seen that shit happen.
Right? So, like again, I've seen videos where, like, a dog or a cat will be staring at one place, like, with their ears back, like, getting ready to, like, fight. Right? And it's just, like, as if, like, someone was there that you can't see, but your dog can. And, like, maybe dogs could see shit.
You know what? This is another one. The videos. Have you seen those videos? How some people have like a thermal, and they have like a figure. Like, have you seen those videos? And they can like see
a figure.
Yeah, I don't know what they're fucking called. I've seen so many videos of it. So basically, they have like this like I want to say like a thermal or something like that. I'm not 100% sure what it is, but basically, it can like see people. Basically, if you put somebody there, or like connect the head, the dots, and everything right there. Some people have put videos like in the middle of the night, just like that thing, and sometimes you can see like a full figure, and there's like nobody there, like a whole human.
Damn.
Those are so interesting. I've seen several of them. They're kind of I would say not scary, but like at the same time, like I'm pretty sure it's something picked it up, like something.
Yeah, like.
I don't think it's real, like at a point, because like I said, nothing too paranormal activity has ever happened to me. Like, I think the worst thing paranormal, but I'm pretty sure this happens to a lot of people, is you put something at a place that you think you put it properly, it just falls by itself automatically.
Yeah, that shit's scary, man. Or like, dude, my little brother, Christoph, right? He's always like, whenever we put something like at a place, right? And we know it's there for a fact. And like we forget about it for a week, but we know it's right there. Like let's say in a drawer, right? Whenever either him or I would like go look for that thing, like it would disappear. He would always be like, "It was el duende. El duende se lo llevó."
Just duende. I didn't even know about this.
A little elf.
Oh, okay.
Right, duende. A gnome. No, not an elf. A gnome. And he was like, El duende se lo llevó. And I was like, what the hell? And he's like, watch. Tomorrow, El duende's gonna bring it back. And yeah, dude, the next day, it would be right there.
Imagine your fucking brother this entire time.
Bro, if it was,
you got
props
you fucking
for him,
good.
bro. Because, yeah, dude, like, because The Boys, the channel on YouTube, The Boys, like, really good channel. I really fuck with it. They went to an asylum. Right? And where was it? In Australia.
Oh, okay.
No, in
not an asylum. That's not even an asylum. That's a prison.
It did look like a prison, dude.
Oh, okay.
But they had a spirit box, right? Where like you can talk to
Yeah. Here we go.
Dude, they were, you can hear something say James, and then like guessing each member of the boys his name. Like, actual name, and, like, their suitor names.
Damn.
And I was like, bro, like, what the fuck? And it got to the point where, like, the Mexican in it, like, yeah, because, like, there's a Mexican, right? And so there's a Mexican that lives in Texas. There's a Texas dude. And then 2 Australians and 1 Florida man.
Okay.
Right?
A Florida man. Yeah.
A Texas, 2 Australian, and a
Florida man.
A Florida man, right? Like, they're all funny, right? They always fuck around with the Florida dude named Juicy.
Why the fuck not Florida man? Come on, man. There's so many Florida man stories.
Yeah. So they went to this asylum, right? In Australia, they had the spirit box, and then named every single one, right? Like, like every single one they would name, like, and he would get them right. And the Mexican dude, Eddie, he straight up, like, after a while, he was just, like, feeling down. Like,
damn, they were getting
sick.
Yeah.
And, like, I thought it was all just for the video, because, like, YouTube.
Yeah.
But no, later, he makes another video explaining why he left. He said that, like, he felt, like, drained. Like, all the energy that he had was kind of like drained out of him and like sucked out.
Damn, that is scary as fuck.
Yeah. And I was like, okay, when like a fucking Mexican says that, like it could be real.
Because we don't get drained easily, my guys. We can go for parties for days, as 2 beaners have experienced.
Yeah. So like, right. And then later on in that people, their fans took clips from that video. And they said, oh, if you look at the window at this certain time, you could see eyes. So they went and saw, and yeah, you could see eyes, like, on top of the window. Just, whoo.
Damn, I might see this video now. Fuck.
Dude, you should. It was like...
Late at night? Hell yeah. Hopefully I get killed again in my dreams.
Dude, like, I was low-key, like, damn.
You remind me of this one story. Oh, my God. Okay, so you know how there's a theory that when you go to a dream, you basically go to like another parallel universe. Like you go to your...
Yeah.
Apparently you go to like a different universe when you dream. So basically your alternate life.
Yeah.
So there's one time, I remember passing out, but at the same time I didn't pass out. So it was one of those limbo states when you're sleeping and you're fully aware that you're sleeping in some way. So I was somewhat fully aware that I was sleeping, and I woke myself, like I psyched myself out of it because like I was trying to wake up so hard, and I did. So basically, my dream was super weird. I remember there were. I think I was a female, or there was a female in there. I remember there was a female and two other people, and apparently, but I remember them trying to call out for somebody. They were calling out for somebody, doing the enchantment, like they were calling for somebody. And I remember just trying to wake myself up because it felt so real. I don't know what enchantment it was, but they were like calling it. I remember just the girl voice, not calling my name, but calling somebody's name, somebody else's name. And then I don't know what happened, but I scared myself out of it, and I immediately woke up because I was like, I remember just like looking around because I was just making sure if this was real. It was so surreal.
Damn, no, dude, yeah, like...
this was just like a slip of a dream that I can barely recall.
Yeah, no, like, I had a dream like that, right? But, like, mine was more of so when I was, like, single, right? I was just, like, all down, you know, because of my ex.
Yeah.
You know, because, like, it's been, like, it was a fat minute that we were together, right? But, like, I kid you not, man. I never got, like, I guess the closure portion of it. Because, like, things ended bad. But, like, I had a dream where it was, like, where me and her, we met up. We went to the school, our high school. Yeah. Because, like, they had a fair going on or something. So we met up, we went there. And then we got on some rides. We played games. And then there was this big tower. We climbed up it. And then we were just chilling there, talking. Don't really remember what conversation it was, but when we were coming down, you were in it, and then other people were in it, and then you look at me, he's like, "You good now?" And I was like, "Yeah, I'm good." As I'm like seeing my ex like in the distance, just like waving, like goodbye.
Yeah.
And I was like, "I'm chilling. I'm good."
Yeah.
Right, and then you tell me in the dream, and this is like before we like started hanging out again. You were like, "All right, man, I'll see you in the real world, on the real world."
Damn.
And I was like, "What?" And you're like, "Yeah, I'll see you in the real world. Like, it's time to go." And I was like, "All right then, like I'll see you out there." And yeah, dude, woke up, and then we started hanging out. Again, I was like, damn.
My spiritual.
Yeah, but I'm kidding, bro. After that dream, when I woke up, I felt like all the weight was lifted off. Like, more relaxed, more like...
Damn, dude. You might be right. Maybe I have a strong spirit. Thanks to God. I might have a strong spirit. Hell yeah. I didn't know I could do that shit.
Dude, it's like... I'm telling you, man. It's crazy.
Dude, I didn't even know that shit could happen. Not to know.
Like, I remember back in the day, my dad, like, he told me a story. Back in the day, he used to drive a taxi, right?
Yeah.
And then there was a time where he picked up this girl, like, in a dress, and then he asked her, like, "Yo, like, where do you want me to take you?" You know, taxi shit.
Yeah.
And then she was cold, so he gave her the jacket that he had, and he said, "You know what? It's okay. Take it, and I'll come back tomorrow, and I'll pick it up."
Yeah.
Right? Don't be scared.
Oh, damn. So strong.
Anyways, right? So, like, he gave her the jacket. He's like, "Here. Like, I'll pick it up tomorrow."
I hear some people talking. They yell, "Shut up."
He was like, "You know what? Like, I'll pick it up tomorrow. Like, it's all good." And then tomorrow comes.
Yeah.
Right? And he goes to the house where he dropped her off. And he knocks on the door. It was a big house, right? Like, nice place, he says. He knocks, and then as the mom answers the door, and he's like, "Hey, I'm here to pick up my jacket." And she's like, "What are you talking about?"
Well, yeah.
Right? Because, like, she had no idea what he was talking. And he said, "I dropped off your daughter here last night. You know, she was wearing this and this." And then she looked at him and, like, kind of started crying a bit. And she was like, "Here, come with me." So she took him and showed her the grave. Right? And the jacket was on top of the grave.
What?
Yeah. His jacket that he gave the girl the previous night was on top of the girl's gravestone.
Damn, then what happened?
He took it Then like he just left. Like.
What? Okay, no. That I have so many questions right now. Okay, first of all, did the lady even say anything like to your dad about the like how the fuck did the jacket get there?
Well, the lady said that she died a while ago, on the road that he picked her up.
Okay, but did she say the jacket was always there?
No.
What did she say?
Nothing. Well, I don't remember what exactly he said, because like he told me the story a while ago.
Yeah.
But he said that the jacket was on top of her gravestone.
And his jacket.
His jacket, like he knew it was his jacket.
Yeah.
That was on top of his gravestone.
You think it's kind of this is gonna be kind of fucked up, but you really think that like mom was like, what a fucking creep! He just left his jacket on my daughter's grave.
Maybe, but like if that story is true, man, some crazy shit.
Dude, that is some. I don't know, my guy. I don't know. That's kind of sketchy as fuck on your dad's behalf, to be honest with you. Because like, I can understand the paranormal shit, but like, what if like the why did the lady even let him in too? Like, you know.
What do you mean let him in?
Like the lady let him into his place to see.
Because he described the girl and what she was wearing, to where.
When she died, yeah.
Yeah, to where it matched.
Okay. Damn. Some scary shit. That has not happened to me.
Because I think they were going like back and forth, saying like no, like she doesn't live here or whatever.
Yeah.
To the point where like she took him to the grave, but like, the jacket was on top of the gravestone.
Damn. I would have been creeped out if some guy came up like, cause, like let's say let me put my shoes on the lady, right? Some random guy knocks on my door, saying to pick up a jacket because of my daughter, like the same situation, right? I'd be like, what kind of guy would ask for a jacket? And yeah, it'd be kind of weird. I'm like, do you have the right address? This and that, If he starts being like really specific, like on some certain things, like just on some certain things, then I'm gonna be honest, I might find this guy a creep because then his jacket's on top.
Makes sense.
Like you're being really specific on my dead daughter, to be more exact.
But
my dead daughter, and then your jacket just happens to be on top of it.
But how would he know if she died a while ago?
Well, that's the thing. Well, that's true. I didn't think of that. Yeah.
Because she said that she died a while ago.
Yeah, but he didn't.
But he didn't know.
I can see that. Yeah.
So it was like
Yeah. Okay. I didn't think of that part. Okay, I understand that part.
Right, like my girlfriend's sister, and her, they have a lot more like scary stories because they use the Ouija board.
God damn it, dude.
Dude, that's what I said.
I'm not down to do the Ouija board shit.
No, dude. Oh my gosh, that reminded me. So I was at Raymond's house, right? We were chilling, and then it was me, his girlfriend, him, and then his parents.
Yeah.
And for some weird reason, they're like, "Let's get the Ouija board. Let's get the Ouija board and play it." I was like, "Nah, bro. Like, I'm good." And his girlfriend was on my side too. She's like, "Nah." And I looked at her, I was like, "Yo, this is some white folk shit right here. Like, we beaners, we don't play with this shit." And she's like, "Yeah, no, we don't do this. We don't touch this. We don't mess with this." Because it's true.
Yeah, it's true. You're right.
Right? And then they're like, it's whatever. So I'm over there, me and her are just looking, like, watching it. And then, like, they're asking me questions. That shit's moving. But I don't know if they're pushing it or not. But something happened to where the thing started spelling Z-O-Z-O.
Z-O-Z-O?
Don't say it, because apparently you can't say that name out loud, because it releases a demon or something like that.
How many times? So
it just goes back and forth, but like really fast and vicious, right? Just back and forth, to the point where I got creeped out.
Yeah.
The mom was like, "Say goodbye to it now." So they both like try to like force it over to say goodbye, and then that's when it stopped.
What?
And I was like, in my head, I'm like, "Yo, they're messing with me.
Yeah.
Like, they're moving that thing."
Yeah.
And then his dad was like, "That always happens to me as soon as I touch it." And I was like, "What?"
Wait. If that's like, did I sell it properly or no?
Did it what?
Did I say it properly? Did I finish it or no?
What do you mean?
The letters that I was just saying that you told me not to.
Z-O-Z-O?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Did I do it?
No.
No. Did I cast the enchantment?
No, because supposedly, like, when it happens, that's when you're not supposed to say it.
Oh,
his name.
Okay.
Right, because it lets a demon out or whatnot.
Okay.
You can look it up, and, like, there's a lot of videos about it. But, yeah, no, after I saw that, I was like, nah, I'm good. Like, nah, whatever.
So I'm supposed to say it when we're doing it. I'm not supposed to say it.
Yeah. Because you know how it spells words out?
Yeah.
And your immediate thought is, like, saying it out loud?
Yeah.
Yeah, supposedly...
So basically, if they spell out something, I'm not supposed to say it out loud.
If they spell, like, hi, like H-I, and
Yeah.
you say hi, they're like, okay, you know, you could say that.
Okay.
But once it spells that name, you're not supposed to say it out loud. Once it starts shaking violently, you say goodbye.
We gotta play the Ouija board now.
Fuck that, dude.
Come on, my guy.
Right? No, and then his dad was telling me that him and a couple other friends were playing it back in the day.
Yeah.
And they asked it how they were gonna die.
Yeah.
And I guess one of the rules is you never ask it how you're gonna die or when.
Why?
Because it will tell you, and then the following day or within the week, it kills you.
Damn.
So, like, somebody asked it, you know, and it spelled out car.
Mm-hmm.
And she was like, oh, okay, like, that's weird. And then, like, a week later, or in that same week, her e-brake failed. And she was on a hill. It failed. As she was, like, walking down, I think he said she was already, like, down the hill or something.
Yeah.
The e-brake failed and crushed her.
She died?
Yeah.
Damn. That is scary as fuck.
Yeah, dude. Like, we should get him on this, and, like, he can tell us the stories.
Damn. Raymond's dad on the podcast. Not Raymond, though.
He watches this.
He's on the corner just looking at us like, I want to be in the podcast. And we're like, no.
No. His dad, get over there.
Be in the corner like a good boy. He's probably not even home, to be honest.
Nah, he's probably with his girlfriend.
Yeah. I wouldn't be surprised if he was.
Me neither, man. Kind of other crazy shit has happened, man.
Yeah, nothing like that has crazy happened to me. Like, nothing too paranormal. Because I have a strong spirit.
But I think it also depends on the people that you're with. Because I'm telling you, man, like...
What does that mean? Like, if they're bummed out or something like that?
I think so, yeah. If they're, like, kind of bummed out.
Or do you think they were just scared of me? Or they're just...
I think it's mostly of a scare thing. Because
I'm not gonna lie, you know my personality. It's pretty fucking dark. Like, I'm not afraid to start saying shit like dark wise.
Yeah, dark humor.
Dark humor. I'm not afraid to say like stupid shit like that because I find it hilarious and I find it entertaining. I don't know why.
Yeah.
I'm more of a, what's the word I'm looking for? Not a masochist. I'm just gonna go with masochist. That's the only thing I can think of. Right? Is there another word that I can't think of? Okay, whatever. I'm a masochist. Whatever. I'm just gonna go with that word. So basically, I like having. I don't like sugarcoating shit. I like fucking.
Yeah, like telling it how it is.
How it is and dark humor. It's just more funnier to me.
Yeah. Yeah, no, see. Nah, I think, like I said, I think it depends on the people that you hang out with. Like, if they're spiritually. Because, like, I remember back in the day, like, when I was doing my own shit, I remember going to Black Star Canyon, like, at night.
Mm-hmm.
Always at night. Don't know why. But, like, I remember going with my friends from back in the day. We would walk in, right? Like, all tough and shit.
Mm-hmm.
But once we got in deeper, maybe like 30, 45 minutes in,
Mm-hmm.
it started getting pitch black. The only light is the moon, right? And then once we got, like, past this corner, because there was a hill, and then past this corner, there's a fence that's electrified, right? And then there's a whale. A whale?
Well.
A whale inside, right?
Oh, well.
A whale.
Oh, well. I don't know. I thought you were talking
whale.
about a whale, the animal whale.
Oh,
I'm like,
no,
why the
whale.
fuck is there a whale? Is it like a sculptural whale? What the
Yeah,
fuck?
yeah, right. So there's a whale, a wall, whale,
Whale. Yeah.
inside the fence. No idea why, but that fence is electrocuted.
Mm-hmm.
There are signs on it that says it is, and then you could see the wires in there too, right? Because it's the fence, and then it's got some small little wires running through it.
Mm-hmm.
And me and my friends, we were talking. We were like, dude, like, what about if, like, the grouch or the Gru from The Ring?
Mm-hmm.
comes out of it, right? And we were talking, and then some people overheard us in front of us that were coming back. Mm-hmm. They heard us. They hid, right? And scared the shit out of us. They like popped out of the corners, like out of the bushes. They're like, ah! Dude, first reaction of mine, took off running. I was out, dude. The white dude I was with stayed and screamed, right? And then the other two were like Mexican. They stayed and like hid. I took off. Man. I was like, no, not today.
Not today, bitches.
Right? And then there was another day, a different night where like, I think it was Halloween. We were chilling. This dude was in a Fortnite costume. Because they were kids.
Oh
they were kids.
Oh my god, okay.
Right? So not of our age or nothing. Mm-hmm. They were kids. And then they did the same thing. They scared us. Because we were just talking like shit. Yeah. They scared the shit out of us. But this time, I didn't run. I stood and wanted to fight. In my head, I was like, okay, I'm going to beat this shit up. But now that I think of it, it's like, bro, if it was a legit ghost, what am I going to do? My punch is just going to go through.
Hey, my guy. Gotta go down with a fight. You may lose, but go down with a fight.
Right? And then for some weird reason, the little kids decided to join us. Right? And then it was me and Steven. Like, right? We were talking and walking. And then they decided to join us. After they scared us, we were like, oh, bro, that was a good scare. Like props, man. That was good. And then, like, all of a sudden, we started talking. Me and Steven were like, yo, what about if we see, like, a little girl in a white dress just walking around asking people for help? And we're like, what's she doing? Is you helping or is you running? Yeah. I was like, I don't know, man. Like, one, it's terrifying. It would be terrifying for sure. I think I would want to help just because of who I am. Like, hey, are you good? Like, what can I help you with? But as soon as she, like, turns around and does some creepy shit, she getting knocked out. Like, I'm running. Right? And then they're like, start counting heads. Yeah. Because, like, we had, like, 6 or 7 people. Yeah. Right? And we're like, yo, if we count one less or one more, one of us ain't real. Right? So, like, at some point we started counting heads and somebody said they counted more. One more person. But, like, 2 or 3 people were like, no, we count, like, 6 or 7. Yeah. So, like, everybody was there. But that one person was like, no, I counted, like, an extra person. And we all looked around, like, looking. And then we just, like, stayed and started counting again. Yeah. And it was the right number. Yeah. But then, like, I fell back a bit and I started counting. Because that dude was, like, tripping me out because it was late at night. And, dude, I don't remember exactly, but I don't know if I counted one more or one less. But after I counted, I was like, yo, we got to go. Right? So we went back and it was just like nothing ever happened.
What the fuck?
Yeah, dude.
Did I never have those weird encounters for me? I wish I had more of these weird encounters. I never really had anything like that weird happen to me. Even when I was going late at night by myself, going to these places, walking in the middle of the night, me going to like abandoned, I want to say abandoned, but like me going through this tunnel of a train track, nothing.
Are you talking about the one in El Toro?
Yeah, I just went in there like nothing has happened to me. I even went to this random beach that I just managed to find out somehow. I went off the car, took my car, like there was parking, so it wasn't like a random beach, but I never been to this beach. There was nobody, and I mean not a single soul, not a car, nothing. And I just went down to the beach, nothing weird has ever happened. I've even gone to Lake Elsinore, right? Remember that place that you told me all the way up there?
Yeah.
You know that giant rock? I even went down to that trail that we went to by myself. Nothing has ever happened to me.
Or maybe it has, but like your brain locked it away.
Well, how would I lock it away?
Sometimes you get so scared or paranoid.
My guy, I had my flashlight. I mean, I was scared because I was by myself, you know, and something could happen to me. But like, nothing that I would say like I saw a Bigfoot or something like that. Nothing like that crazy. I mean, I was scared. I'm not gonna lie. It's in the middle of the night in the dark with nobody with me. I could possibly die there by myself. Yeah. But nothing.
Weird. Because Christoph, bro, he said that he went to the tunnels right here.
Mm-hmm. By himself?
No, with the fish, Marlon.
Oh, okay.
The fish, and then some other dude, and they said they got in pretty deep to where like it's pitch black, where you can't see like an inch away from your face, like your hand an inch away, and then he said that like he heard like something that like got tossed from in front of them, going down toward them, like a rock, like you know how because it's a metal. You know how if you toss something, you can hear it like go, and then if it's going away from you, you can hear it further or closer. He said it sounded like somebody threw something, and it got closer to them. So somebody from the inside threw it at them, and then they ran out. No, they said that they ran out, and they're like, "Yo, why are you guys trying to prank us?" You know, and they're like, "We didn't do anything. Like we didn't do anything." And he's like, okay. And then he said that the second time they went over there, it was him, the fish, and then 2 other girls. Mm-hmm. They went in there, right? So the fish and Christoph went in, but the girls stayed behind because they're like, oh, this is dumb, you know, it's a sewer, blah, blah, blah. And they went in for a little bit, and then they got bored. They didn't go in very deep. They came back out, and the girls were gone. But he said that he heard them on the other side of the tunnel because there's 2. Okay. There's
did they call them or anything? Like where the fuck did they go?
No, they said that he heard them on the other side of the tunnel saying, "Hey, come inside. We're in here. Like come." And then he said like why they going in there if they said they didn't want to because it smelled or something. But when he checked their location, they were chilling at Del Taco.
Did he call them or something or not?
No, he checked the location.
Yeah,
and then they were at Del Taco. I don't know if he called them or not.
It's like, I would be just to be in the safe side. I'm like, where the fuck are you guys?
Yeah. But like, it's Crystal. Right?
That's true.
But anyways, like, he said that he heard their voices on the other side of the tunnel saying, come here, come in.
Dude.
He said after that, once they saw the location, he took off. He said, fuck that shit.
What the fuck? How come this shit never happens to me? And I went exploring for a good amount of time. I even went to the where'd I go? I even forgot. I even went up in the mountains, San Clemente Mountain.
But see, sometimes it's not where you go. It's gotta be creepy. It's gotta have that creepy factor.
Dude, I was up in the mountains by myself.
See, the only thing you could have seen at the mountains could have been like a fucking mountain lion.
What about a fucking dead ghost or something like that? A ghost?
Maybe, but think about it. They're rolling down the hill.
I don't know, my guy. I didn't see jack shit, which I'm disappointed.
See, I'm not gonna lie, man. I want to take this whole thing and, like, go visit, like, abandoned, like, paranormal sites.
I wanted to just sit.
Like on the Boys channel. Again, they went to the clown motel. Filled with clowns.
I don't know about that one. Actually, not fucking is doing it.
Right, and then he said that, like, the Mexican Eddie and this other dude from Australia, Josh, separate rooms. They said in the middle of the night they heard like honking noise, like the clown. He said he did not sleep whatsoever because he got a little terrified.
Yeah, did he have the lights on or anything like that, or he just had the lights off?
I think they were off, and then he said maybe the owner could have played something. But the thing is, they each paired up with someone.
So were they by themselves or?
No, there were 2.
Oh, okay.
2 per room, right? Because I was their cameraman and this and that. So they said that nobody else heard it but them 2.
Did they wake up the camera like, hey, do you hear that?
I don't know.
Fuck. Dude, I want to do this so bad now.
Me too, man. But like, I'm scared, bro. What about if a ghost attaches? Attaches to us.
Attaches to us? I don't know, man. I don't know. We're fucked, I guess. I don't know. I'm just gonna believe in God. God will help. Glory in Jesus. Well, I believe in the Virgin Mary, but still.
Because, like, it sounds cool, but at the same time, kind of sketchy.
Or do you think because my God is a woman, they're like, oh, I'm not messing with a fucking woman?
Maybe, dude. Maybe they're gonna get la chancla.
Yeah, they're like, come to my child, and I will slap the fuck out of you.
The holy chancla. The chanclas of the chanclas. Damn, I got it.
Come close to my child and see what happens to you.
But, dude.
You think that's how the Virgin Mary protects every single of his children? He's like, come to my child.